Today's recipe is inspired by the Butter King Cadet himself, Bridge Carson, also known as SPD's Green Ranger, also the Blue and Red Ranger at some point or another. In honor of his number 3 and the fact that he played 3 different colored Rangers, we've decided to show you how to make 3 different compound butters aside from the very simple homemade butter recipe here on Heroes Homemade.
In your favorite mason jar, fill half the jar or add 1 cup of heavy cream. This is how we're making our butter.
No churning, just a lot of shaking.
If you want salted butter, just add a dash of salt. We'll be preparing both today for different compound butters that we're making.
Once you've tightly sealed your jars, shake it like Cat just told you Grum is on his way back to Earth, and the only thing that'll stop him is turning this heavy cream into butter. Seriously though, you're gonna shake for at least 15 minutes. You'll see it go from a light whipped cream to a thick whipped cream, then shortly after, the butter should start separating from the buttermilk. You'll feel it in the jar when you're shaking, but it should look like this.
Once you've reached this step, you're going to want to grab a strainer and another container to save your buttermilk.
You can use this for pancakes or any other recipe that requires buttermilk. Once you have your butter separated, grab some ice water and rinse your butter, shaping it along the way. And here we have it, the main event.
We'll now prep some ingredients we'll need for our compound butters, like minced scallions, aka green onions, minced parsley, and the zest of an orange, lemon, and lime.
Once finished, it's butter time. First, we yielded a little under half a cup of butter per 1 cup of heavy cream. To this, we're adding 1 tablespoon of honey, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Mix until everybody has gotten enough time to get to know each other, then wrap and set in the fridge, cause it's time for...
Again, a little under half a cup of butter. To this, we're adding a pinch of salt, nothing crazy, 1 tablespoon of your citrus zest, then mix. That's really it for this one. Once all mixed together, wrap and set aside, because
garlic herb is in the house. To a half cup of our salted butter, we are adding 1/2 teaspoon of minced garlic, 1 teaspoon of minced scallions, and 1 teaspoon of minced parsley. Mix well to incorporate, and like all the rest, wrap and set aside. Because what is butter without the vessel that is bread?
today we have options like sliced wheat bread, English muffins, and plain bagels.
We paired up our English muffin with our cinnamon honey butter. This is a take on a Texas Roadhouse butter. It's definitely one of my favorites, and Fee's never had it before, and she ended up liking it. So if you've never tried it, I would recommend. The wheat slice bread with the citrus butter. We were both hesitant to try this one, but it actually turned out really good. Not too sweet, not too salty, just right. And our plain bagel with our garlic herb butter. To no one's surprise, this one was super tasty. The garlic and herb are just a perfect blend with the butter. Fee said it was her favorite, and I would even recommend making your eggs with it because it's a game changer. And with that, our journey of buttery proportions has come to an end. And right before we started celebrating our victory, I asked myself one very important question. Was this indeed buttery? Let us know what you think. We give this recipe a 5 out of 5 SPD badges. Aside from all the flavorings, the butter on its own is amazing. If you try out the homemade butter or just add these flavorings to store-bought butter, feel free to tag us on social media at Pronghorn Heroes with the hashtag HeroesHomemade. Thank you all so much for the support. We will see you in the next video.